Alright guys, welcome back. This is Sparrow of Humanity, and once again, I will start up doing these videos again. Lack of inspiration, really, I guess. I mean, I put up other videos and stuff as well. I guess, try to hold you guys up on that. These videos are kind of, not really they're kind of time consuming, and whatever. It's just, I had to put a lot of commitment to this game. On Battlefield or whatever, I could just record and boom, uploaded. And this one, I kind of have to like present myself, kind of. I don't know, it's weird. But anyway, let's get back into it, and let's continue where I left off. Right here. All right, I was definitely not here before. What happened? Let's go over here. Oh, alright. Cool. Alright, so let's get my buff on here. Get my buff on. Oop. Alright, so basically today's update. So yeah, I got my, I think you guys already know I got my GTX 980 classified. I got my back plate for it. It looks freaking pimp. I recently got some coolant for the CPU. I just applied that. Also, I swapped the fans to blow upward this time around again. However, they're still in the bottom, like they're under the radiator instead of on top, because that just made a lot of noise before. All right, what do I need to do? I just need to go down here and kill some enemies. Poor people being poor. I finally paid off my bills, and oh god, I can start buying stuff again. Let me see. Next month, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I'm debating on getting a new monitor first, and then getting a Wii U, which I want to get a Wii U. There's a bunch of games I want to get for it. Hands down, PC and Wii U just won 2014, straight up. Wii U had like the best games on it, and PC is just it grew the most. Period. So yeah, I really want to get a Wii U because I'm really lacking good games on console. I mean, I got literally the only reason I don't trade in my PS4 is you know, for a Wii U is literally just because of the Warriors games by Koei. You know, Samurai Warriors 4 was an incredible game. Share play was awesome while it lasted. It just stopped working all of a sudden. I don't really get that at all, and it's really frustrating. It was a promised feature that Sony had, that you'd have share play, and it is not working. It's not even one of the listed games that just don't work, period, like Advanced Warfare. That game just doesn't work, period. No one said anything about Samurai Warriors 4 not working. It just doesn't work anymore. It worked for like a month, and then it stopped, then it started, then it stopped, you know, just kind of on and off, and now it just hasn't worked for a while. It was already bad enough that when you record or stream the game, audio doesn't go through. I mean, like, what the heck? But now that SharePlay, like, I loved using SharePlay. I have a friend, I used to SharePlay the game with him about as much as I played the game myself. It was really fun just sitting there and watching him play. And now he even wants it. Unfortunately, he doesn't really have a lot of money, but even he wants it. You know, wants the game. It's a great game, but you know, they're really underrated games. It's unfortunate. And every time those games get ported to PC, they're just not as good. Look at Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legends. It's not even the complete edition. You wanna know why? Because it was ported from PS3, not PC or PS4. That's why the PS4 version looks better than even the PC version, simply because it's not the PS4 version that got ported. Whoa, look at that armor difference. And poison. Chance to find valuable. Yeah, that's totally worth it. Yeah. I'll keep that there for now. Oh, wow, I didn't even know I had that. So, oh, wait, yeah, I did. I found that last time. Alright, Sulfurate Furnace. Weird. Alright, let's go turn this mission in here. But yeah, I want to get a Wii U, or I could get that one of the Asus monitors. There's a bunch of stuff. There's a new HyperX Cloud 2 gaming headset coming out, and it works for, of course, PC because it is a PC headset, and it works for PS4, so I could use it on both. I don't know. What else? Keyboards, mice. There's a bunch of stuff that I could get. I need to get a new desk. That's another thing I might consider just straight up saving for. Is, you know, just a couple months, $400 I can get in that time. Not a lot of money to save, but I'm thinking about getting a desk either built or just straight up buying one. Getting a desk built would be really nice and it'd be a lot cheaper. It wouldn't cost me $400 to get one built. But I can get a really nice desk for under $400. And a chair too. I could really use a chair like soon. I have this one of those plastic mat things that go under your computer chair or whatever. I have one like literally between my mattresses to keep it flat. I had it in my closet for a while and it got all bent up, so I had to put it between my mattresses and to flatten out. It's been there for a while now. I think this is the second part of this mission. There's only one more part, and then I'll be done with this quest. What else is going on? At some point, I just realized, like yesterday or today, that I was going to put my current 6 of RAM in my other computer, but then I realized, while looking at that board for someone else, that board, the Gigabyte 78 LMT, only supports up to 1333 megahertz RAM, which is terrible. Like, that's literally the only thing bad about that motherboard. Like, what the heck? 1333 in this day and age is kind of, it's just low end. This is low end. So I don't know. I won't have any use for my current stick of RAM if I completely swap over to the Corsair Dominator or whatever the hell I was gonna get. But there's more. So I might just spend another 70-something bucks just to get 8 more gigs and just stick with this stuff. Whatever. I don't really like having a lot of components left over that I can't do anything with. But yeah, let's go turn this mission in and get this the third and final part. If you guys want to build a PC, I can design you. I mean, I'm willing to design one for anything from 550 and up. I could probably design some for lower, but I just don't want to. 550 is kind of a minimum for me, like mentally even. Anything lower than that, you're gonna have crap performance for the most part. Like, yeah. But yeah, anything from 550 and up, I can help you guys build. Send me a message on anything. I have links on my homepage of my YouTube channel. What the? No, I don't really need to. Need that. I did hit it. What is over here? Oh, it's the, yeah. Griffin. Anyway, but yeah, I got Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus, blah blah blah. I think I'm gonna need this. This is rough. Oh my god. I haven't died yet. Well, I have, but I don't know, not on this character. Wait. Oh wait, yeah, I have. I've had this character for so long, it's ridiculous. Screw you, spiders. This is the big mother right here. This guy. He will mess you up if you don't be careful. He can't take a lot of damage, but he can dish it. There's like what, spiders over here still, or no? There's the. Oh, they're invisible. That's right. Tree guy. Tree? I am no tree. I am an ant. And you're dead. And I believe that's it. No, one more. It's gotta be just one more. Werewolf? Yep, werewolf. There's mutants, but now he's dead. There's still one more. I bet this one's like the harp, not a harpy, or I don't know what this one is. I never memorized these. You know that, even though I've done this like a million times. Another tree? Why is there another tree? There's only supposed to be one each. There we go. And what did I pick up? Oh, wrong one. Stuff. Bunch of stuff I need to get rid of. I would be doing a lot better right now if I could just mentally figure. I mean, I know how to forge stuff on here. It's just, it's not like I could just sit there all day and forge stuff on the console version of this game. It's just so much. It's a mental thing. It's not really like I know how to do it. I just don't really feel like it. It's more fun forging stuff on console, I guess.
It's done.
It's done. I got Jack for experience in there. Yeah. Wait, how do I... Oh, there we go. If I hadn't figured that out, that would have sucked. There's the one for me. And how much money do I have? Plenty. Almost $1 million though for it. No! What did I just do? Oh my god, that was stupid. I bought it for almost $1 million and sold it for like 60-something thousand. That's great. I just spent like almost $2 million on this thing. You suck. But whatever, that's the special mount for the Seraphim on here. If you guys have seen my console version of the game, you've seen this before. But yeah, that's Sabretooth. If this game was newer, they could use... This kind of looks like they would have like the fur effect. It kind of looks like the same fur effect from that Catzilla benchmark. But yeah, let's get out of here and... Oh wait, why do I look? I still got my buff on, still got my combat arts. Aja! That looked dumb, but yeah. Alright, let's get back to the quests. Where is my quest? Oh, I gotta run all the way over here. Damn it. No way. Alright. At least I'll be getting around a lot faster now. Generally speaking, though, you tend to fight a lot better off the mount, but you have better defense on the mount. But the mount can die. If you die while on the mount, it's your mount that dies, but you end up with like really low health. Yeah, this way. I wish that radar thing up there, that little mini map would. Damn it! I wish it would stay like position one way, because I think I can get it to do that though. Let me see. Options, gameplay, map, controls, sound. I think it might. I think it might be one of the main things in the main menu. Alright, it's just... This is gonna be a long ways. Alright.
You have achieved one goal.
Fireball. Wait, I might have to go to the... Yeah, I have to go to the town. Wow, the dude's just standing there. Jeez, these guys are everywhere. See, alright, you guys have heard of Elder Scrolls Online, right? I mean, it's kind of newish. It's going to become a free-to-play soon, you know, because nobody wanted to buy it. Well, anyway, on that game, there was a major problem, and is a major problem, where when you're running a long ways to get to your quest, that, you know, just go kill a big boss guy, you know, where he's probably going to be dead anyway because everyone else is just sitting there grinding on him. Anyway, there's like no enemies between checkpoint, you know, like between point A to point B. There ain't jack for enemies down the line. Like you don't hardly fight anything if at all. This is how it should have been. You know, tons of enemies and loot. And this is not like how Sacred 3 is. You only have the option to do this. You can't zoom in, and it's all kind of like this. If anything, it's a little bit higher. Also, see that loot that I just picked up? Some crappy, stupid trophies that nobody likes. Ugh. So that. You know what? Screw this. I don't need it. Probably got a lot of money for that though. It says I picked up some trophies. Stupid. Whatever. But yeah, you get the point. I don't think I've actually done a certain thing in 60 frames per second before. That's probably gonna look nice. All those particles. That's all physics. Physics, sorry. And I'm not dropping frame rate for crap. Okay, I did there, sorry. But that's only when really intensive stuff comes on. This game could have been coded a little better. But, I mean, whoa, that frame rate drop. Oh, it's because it's loading everything. It even has to load it. Like, that would have been a loading scene on the console version. It would have just had to load that. Anyway, wow. They still did a pretty good job on this game. Pretty damn good job on this game, considering, like, this was their last game, Ascaron. And then freaking Deep Silver and the other, I forget what they're called, they took over they purchased the rights or whatever. You know, Sacred 3 came out. It was not Ascaron that made it. And that's the bullshit part, too. They screwed the franchise up. I love this game. You know? Enough for me to play it on two platforms. And this is a really big game to begin with. Like, really big. It's freaking huge. Oh, come on. Alright. That was an ass whooping right there. But yeah, Sacred 3, like, it's such a huge disappointment that it almost makes me want to cry. I'm not even joking about that. When I was, every now and then I'll go back and watch Total Biscuit's, you know, review of the game. It's called WTF is Sacred 3. Look it up. It just reminds me how much I was waiting for the game, and then how much of a disappointment it is. They screwed up the game. They destroyed it. Sacred 3 is not sacred. This game is sacred. Sacred Citadel is kind of sacred. This is probably the most true form of sacred that there is. the vision of this game died. If there was a Kickstarter for like a Sacred 2.5 or something by the people that made this game, oh my god, I would pay for that. I would probably put in at least 100 to 150 bucks. Get that Kickstarter going, you know, like the people that made this game know what they were doing. They just had money issues or something. Like they knew what they were doing. It's just freaking disappointment. What happened? And I don't even play a lot of these games. I had this game back in 2009, beginning of 2009 or something, and I didn't even know what I was supposed to do. I had this game for about a year. I held on to the game just because it's a really pretty game, even on console at the time it was, and like it was a really big map to explore. I got enough of an idea of what to do and how to play the game, but I didn't really know what to do for like a year until I got online and like had some friends help me like learn how to play. And now I've been playing this. I've got so much time put into this game, mainly on a console version, but that I will never. I actually have 2 copies. I own 2 copies of the console version of this game. You know, just so I can have someone else to play with. If I have friends that have, you know, a PS3, and then if they're even half interested, even somewhat interested in this game, and right now I'm letting one of them borrow it. And I know they were interested. I just kind of, they don't really play games much anymore. They just League of Legends, whatever. But I know that they're somewhat interested in the game. Where's north? I need to go. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. But, yeah. I gotta get rid of this TV that I'm using. I got it for free, so I can't really complain much, and I use it all the time, but this thing gets burning. Never buy a TV from White Westinghouse unless you know for a fact that it has, like, no issues. Burn-in on this TV is terrible. This is only like a 2-year-old TV or so, and I had a TV. I bought a TV back in 2008. No, early 2009. About the time, actually it was, let me see, not long before I got Sacred 2. It was a Vizio. It was a plasma. It was a 37-inch. It had incredible picture quality, great sound quality. It was definitely thicker than this TV. It had no burn-in, and who knows how old the TV really was. Probably like a year and a half older than what I got it. And like, it was far better than this TV. And it was 1080p natively. 1080p. That would have been a really nice gaming screen. HDTV. I mean, not nearly as good as a computer monitor, but it still would have been better. I wouldn't have even had to have desktop speakers because it boomed. Sometimes I used to use that TV for, you know, as a stereo, even over my big ass speakers. Like, I used to have some big ass speakers just towering to the ceiling. I had 3 sets of old school, like, classic speakers, and 3 sets. I stacked one set on top of each other on the sides of my TV too. I had a stereo, the TV, and you know, the consoles down below, and then the one speaker on the floor on both sides, and then a speaker on top of that on both sides, and then the third set. It was already almost touching the ceiling from there. It was taller than me, and I'm like 6'1", maybe like 6 foot 1, and you know, I had to put the third set on the floor next to that, so it was a monstrous setup. After I moved though, I couldn't take it with me because it was just too much. I still have one of my sets just sitting on the floor underneath my desk. The table, whatever. See, I need a desk. Anyway, how do I get out of here? Yeah, I have an idea. I can go around. In the end, though, I'm gonna have 3 screens. It's a possibility that I could get 27-inch screens, but I doubt it. I doubt I'm gonna have the money for that. They're not gonna be 1440p or 144 hertz or anything like fancy like that. It's gonna be 1080p, 60 hertz. I'm not gonna be able to afford, you know, more than that. Plus, I don't think my single 980 could run 3 1440p screens. Like, it can run 1 okay, like max settings on pretty much every game. 2? No. 3? Hell no. 2 1080p's, no problem. 3 1080p's, it's gonna start pushing it, and that's where I like to sit, where I'm pushing it. I don't really care about having more than like 60, 70 frames per second. I don't need that much. I'm not gonna ask for a lot. 45 to 55 is where I'm okay. As long as it's stable, like not all over the place. Like what I had earlier with this. Look at all those leaves. I love that. Wow. Wow. There's a bunch of crap I picked up. No. Can't get rid of this. Yeah, that thing's kind of good, actually. Yeah, that's a pretty good chess piece, but nah, or not chess piece, wings, whatever. $70. Oh, don't really need it. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. No stupid trophies that I don't need. They did a really good job with the music on this game. Alright. It's a long ways around. Come on. Oh yeah, that's right. I totally forgot how to play this game right. You wanna like bring him around with you, like get him like this, and then where's my mouse? Okay, this. I used to be able to lay out like 20 guys in like 2 seconds. It was crazy. It's like 10 guys a second. It would just, you'd hear so many slices. It'd be like console. It would sound like a glitch or something, or like I was modding, but it wasn't. You can mod the PC version, but I'm talking console version. I've never seen mods on the console version. This game is pretty secure with that. That's raining. Yeah, some molds. It just dies. So that's what happened before. I have like really high chance to hit. I would hit him and like I would swing once, hit him, and it would immediately move on to the next guy. And there'd be like 15 hits. So it would be like boom, 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 and the attack speed was really high. I need it. Remember what I was saying about needing a chair? I'm sitting lower than my table, so my left arm is starting to fall asleep. I'm gonna make my way up to this quest thing and see exactly where I am. I forget which part I'm doing. I think I'm gonna end up going over here. I'm probably gonna save at Scoot Corner or something. I've already done these missions with the Dryad. That's probably why I'm getting confused. And it does jack for damage. If I was based on Celestial Magic, it would have done a lot. It'd be doing hundreds. And it'd be doing them faster too. Really good against the undead. Whoa, that was weird. Frame rate is stuttering. Hopefully this video doesn't get cut into parts, because if it does, I'm gonna have to splice these videos. I'm probably already gonna lose this 60 FPS if I put if I splice my the ending onto this video. If I do, I really kind of want to just have the 60 FPS for once in this. Like, it's maxed out. It's sitting 60 almost solid the entire time. So, depending on how it looks, I may or may not even put an ending on it. But if the video is in multiple parts, I'm gonna have to splice them on the YouTube thing, and I will lose the 60 FPS. YouTube does not splice 60 FPS videos together. Like it'll you can splice them together, but you'll lose the 60 FPS. So it's a real shame. Also, I don't think you can. I think it'll bring it down to 1080p as well. So if you have 1440p, even at 30 FPS, then yeah. Okay, there's a boss fight in here. What the hell is she doing? That was weird. Oops. 0.
A good day to you.
Wait. What's going on?
I'm not sure that hating the elves and their wealth can solve our problems. What do you think? The elves.
Of course, I should have known that.
What's going on here? Okay, so I guess that's Scoot's Corner. But I can go from here. Okay, while teleporting, I think it may or may not have cut off my voice. But yeah, I'm probably going to end it in the town over here. Because I think these videos do get cut into sections or parts, whatever, if I have the video too long. It's already been like over half an hour, so who knows.
This has to be a very special item.
Oops. Why is this guy always getting attacked? Kind of a jumpy game. It doesn't hold frame rates too well. Even with VSync on. Oh well. I think the FPS on even the PS3 version is like 720 by, you know, with like sub 30 FPS sometimes. Most of the time, actually. It sits at 30 max, but I think it sometimes dips down to like 20. It doesn't have super low dips, but it's like you can notice it a lot. It's not it's butter smooth, but it's just low frame rate. Ooh. Yeah, this Sabertooth will actually jump across the map if you do a sailing somersault with it. There's my unique quest right there. I think I have to get off the mount. Oh shit. Okay, so yeah, my game crashed and I just had to run all the way over here. I hadn't even stopped to fight enemies. So yeah, I'm gonna lose the 60 FPS on this video because of that, because I'm gonna have to splice these parts together. I just kinda wanna find, otherwise I would just leave it like it was. I would have just left it. If I was so worried about the video quality, I would have just left it. However, I just kinda wanna make I wanna make this a, you know, I want it to be, you know, like beginning to end kind of thing. And since I'm gonna have to splice the two parts together anyway, I might as well put the you know, the ending of the video kind of thing on there. So whatever. There was a bunch of rats, as you guys probably saw. There was a bunch of rats like right here. I don't know why it just chose to crash there. Coding. It usually doesn't crash, but when you put extra strain on the engine, or you know, engine in a game, it will do it. It usually doesn't crash like ever when I'm not doing anything extra. It does even crash on the console version too, but you know, the console version was even less complete than this version. So I'm gonna get out of here and then end the video. See, it's little things like this that like make the game, like I was saying, it makes it kind of tedious and kind of difficult to do the videos sometimes. You know, like just when there's issues, I have to deal with it. I can't seem to get it perfect. You know, like, there's just technical issues that I can't deal with. Like, for example, I want to edit my videos and have the full. Hell, I want to have 14. I could play this game at 1440p. I could record this game at 4K. I don't know how my drive would handle, my hard drive would handle it, but okay, I don't know why I left there. But I could record this game at 1440p and upload it. I've been doing that with Battlefield, as you guys probably saw. But when I have little issues, like with the game crashing, that's it. I lose my 60 FPS because I have to splice the videos on YouTube. You know, I don't have a program that can handle splicing them in, keeping it. It's just it's so frustrating. I don't have the full technical know-how with this stuff. I could do the gaming and all that stuff. I don't really have anyone but me. I don't exactly have anyone that'll teach me how to do this stuff. So this is all me. I'm more of a hardware kind of guy than a programming kind of guy. I'm the Jay's 2 cents here, except not as much of a Jay's 2 cents, whereas I'm totally not a Barnacle type of guy. So let's go in this. You know, if you guys, you know, like every time I get a subscriber or I get any good comments or anything like that on my videos, it makes me want to make these videos more often and stuff. I could do it anyway, I know. And a lot of people I know, like, they just don't like when people like, you know, they don't like when people ask them to subscribe, because I know if you guys like the videos or whatever, you will subscribe, or you might like the videos or blah blah blah. I doubt anyone's favoriting my videos, but it's nice to see that people are coming to my channel and liking my content. You know, it helps me. If anything, it gives me inspiration. I'm not asking for money, though that would help, but it helps me find, in a sense, it helps me find the time. I have plenty of time these days. Like, I used to be kind of busy. I'm not doing anything anymore. I just need inspiration, you know. But you know, just subscribing and all that stuff just helps. It's especially subscribing. That's the biggest thing that'll help me find inspiration here. You know, I have the hardware, I just don't have the software. At some point I'm going to be getting a PVR, but that's down the line. PVR is really best. Like, I can't really record too well on console. I don't really have much to record. You know, I can record with the PS4, but I can't really record with the PS3. I need a PVR for that. On PC, I'm recording just fine here. Look at this. I have like 3 or 4 ways I can record for free. I have Fraps, I have Shadowplay, I have that Raptor gaming thing. This Shadowplay is still far better. And same thing with Fraps. Though my Fraps is totally cracked. But yeah, I mean, if you guys want to see more, like I have a list of games. Maybe one of these videos or one of these times I'll list out the games that I have at the time of that video making. You know, right now I'm doing, I kind of doing like Battlefield Let's Plays. I'm doing this one still kind of, like, I don't know how long I'm going to be doing this video, or this series. This is literally a never-ending series. It doesn't end, ever. I feel sorry for anyone that maxes out every single character in the game at every level and does every mission. There's more content on these games than the Dynasty Warriors games. That's saying a lot, because there's a lot to do in those games. But, you know, make sure you guys, you know, hit that like, hit that subscribe, you know, like, help me find the inspiration to make more videos. Alright, thanks a bunch, guys.